I'm joined by student Ben. Hello. Tell me about yourself. Introduce yourself for everyone watching, please.
Yeah, so my name's Ben. I study film at the University of Kent and also do a year in TV. So the last 3 years I have been studying film, and now as an add-on I'm doing a year in TV production with KMTV.
Exciting. So tell me about your course, what you love about it, well, everything really.
Yeah, so the reason I chose Kent was because the film course was very theory and practical, both, which I wanted to develop my knowledge in. And then the year in TV kind of aided onto the practical side, and I really enjoyed it. It was a wide range of what I could study, so from documentaries to horror films, and I really enjoyed it.
Tell me about some of the courses, maybe some of your favourites.
So I really enjoyed horror because I'm into horror films, and it's quite unique to be able to study horror films. I think it's a great opportunity. I also really enjoyed documentary because it's something that you can do with a small team, so it felt like we was really making something rather than trying to replicate a big budget production. But you do get to make fiction films as well, which is really cool. And also the really theoretical stuff I really got into. So I did a module called Emotion in the Movies, which was about cognitive science in films, which was great experience. It's not really something you think about every day, so I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, that's quite unique, and that's always nice to hear when you're trying to choose a university. And what about the skills you've gained doing these courses and being at the university?
So I think a really important thing is being able to analyse films if you're going to be in film, because you can make like a nice looking video, but if it doesn't mean anything, then no one's going to show it. So the skills in being able to analyse films influenced me in being able to make films as well, but also just being at the university in general, working in teams, things like that, which you need in the real world, and creativity, things like that, all I got from university.
Yeah, and what about the facilities that are available, like cameras, studios, everything?
So there's loads of edit suites, cameras you can rent out whenever you want. In the first year I had my screenings in the Gulbenkian cinema, which was really cool. Twice a week you go and watch a free film. It's awesome. And the lecturers are always there to help you. You know, if you say, I have this idea, they'll help you with it. If you don't know how to use a camera, there's workshops, so they train you on everything.
Yeah, and something that you've just started is a year in TV. That's with KMTV, so I work at KMTV, and I work with you guys. And just tell me about how you're finding that, because you're only a few months in, aren't you?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's a little bit different from film, but the skills can carry over. So running the gallery, I've never done that before. It's a really great experience. And as you say, I've only been doing it for like a month or so, and I've already had documentaries that I've worked on air on KMTV. The other day I was at Parliament filming there, which is like unbelievable that I've only been here like a month and I'm doing that already. So it's a really cool experience.
It's exciting. And what about the other stuff that you can do in Kent? What sort of things can people get up to that maybe you enjoyed as well?
So there's loads of societies. So for me, Film Society, you know, which is all run by students as well, which is awesome. And then Kent is just a great place to live. So I've lived here all my life, and I really enjoy it. Canterbury's like great. It's awesome. Everything you could want as a student is in Canterbury.
Yeah, is it nice being in like the city centre essentially? It's not a far walk from here, is it?
Not at all. So if you just want a day out, you know, you can just go down there. There's buses running all the time. It's free for students. There's loads of things to do in Canterbury, especially for me, as like I did an arts degree. It's very arty, so it's a great place to live.
Yeah, and there's a lot of seaside in Kent as well, and Margate, that's got a lot of art and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool. And can you just summarise your experience of being at university here at Kent?
So it really makes you grow up. So you have to do so much independently, but there's always help there as well. So I feel like I've developed majorly as a person. I wouldn't be in this place like if I didn't come to uni. I wouldn't be working at a television station, definitely not if I didn't come to uni, which is like a dream really of mine. So and it's really fun. I've really enjoyed the last 3 years, so it's great.
Yeah, and do you have any advice? Because there's a lot of prospective students looking, there might be a year or two away from university, they might be, it's an overwhelming experience, but also a lot to prepare for. What advice would you have to people here today?
So when I applied for university, I actually applied on clearing day. I never really planned to go to university. I just got my results, saw that I did really well on film, and I really enjoy it. So I just went for it, and it was the best decision of my life, really. And I did that last minute. So if you're already coming here planning for an open day, you're in the right place. Just, go for it. If you want to go for it, don't, jump in. But if you really feel like you want to be here, you will have a great time.
Thank you, Ben. That's a lovely insight into the university. Thanks for taking the time to chat to me today.